Caitlin, Drink, Eat, Repeat. I am streaming. It looks a little different right now. It's just me, but I do have a special guest that's going to be joining me through his camera. Dr. Z, how are you doing?
Doing good, doing good. Good to see you.
Good. And something about Dr. Z is he actually does some streaming himself. He uses Twitch and he does video games. What kind of video games do you play, Zach?
So I play pretty much everything, but mostly on stream. Mostly I've been playing all kinds of different ones. Mostly games for PS5 lately. Been recently playing Metroid Dread, which has been a lot of fun. Just beat Shadow of the Colossus, which is like this old-time huge game that was back in the PS2 era, which was like over a decade ago.
Right.
I hated it, but we beat it, which was cool. And I also stream with my friend Juan. He comes over on Wednesdays and stuff like that. So normally we're streaming Wednesdays around like 8:30 to around like 11:30 p.m. depending. And yeah, I've been really liking it and stuff.
Yeah, no, I always enjoy it. And you can find him on Twitch, GFC_Dr. Z. And it's a lot of fun. Hi, Justin. How are you? Thank you for stopping by. And then, of course, we have Open Build Repeat and Mike. Hi, Mike. How are you doing? I'm kind of missing you. You're not here today. Hope you're doing well. So today we're doing something a little interesting. It's kind of like an Uber mystery. I ordered some food for Dr. Z, Zach, and he ordered some for me. I actually just got it, so I know what it is now. And then he has his, and we're going to reveal now. So let's do this. So do you want to tell me what you got?
Sure. Yeah, show it to the camera, and I'll go over what it is. All right. So that's called a roti canai. So basically, those are like these like flatbreads. They're probably not going to be crispy. Normally they're crispy, but since it was Uber Eats and it was far away, it's probably not going to be super crispy. And then it's like a spicy curry sauce that you dip them in. And I mean they're really good. Especially when they're like
really big.
Yeah. Well, I think there might be two of them. There might be two.
Yeah, there's another one in there, but I may just be eating one and saving this one for Irvin.
For sure.
And then this looks like a noodle.
Yeah, I can't tell. So that's probably the Yaki Udon. Yaki Udon. It's like udon noodles with like a type of teriyaki spicy sauce with chicken and 5,000 other random little things inside there. But it's super tasty.
I love noodles. And then this one looks like a big one. Let's see. Ooh, some wings.
So those are like double breaded Korean spicy wings. None of them are like nothing. Everything I'm saying is spicy, but it's not like super spicy by any means. It's like all like mild to medium. But I was assuming you were okay with spice. Irvin said
I love
okay
spice.
With
yes, thank you.
So Irvin said you were cool with that. So I was like, all right, I'll get her some stuff that's a little spicy. It's not like crazy, but it's good. It's very good.
I love spicy, so thank you. I'm going to enjoy those. And then I do want to talk about what I got you. I'm a little proud of it just by the name. Show me your butt barbecue. Never heard of that. When I saw it, I was like, yes, this is the one. Like I knew I wanted to do barbecue for you, but I just want to do something different, something that I didn't think you ever had before. So, and then just to talk a little bit about what I got you was this smoked pulled chicken, chopped brisket, pulled pork, barbecue baked beans, mac and cheese, and then Veronica's famous banana pudding, which I really want you to tell me what the banana pudding tastes like.
I will let you know.
Yes.
I will let you know.
Yes.
I got.
And then if you want to show all of that.
I'm trying to show off the camera here, but I do not have the best camera setup, unfortunately.
No, you're fine.
But that's like some of the pulled pork.
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
brisket right there. I don't know if you guys can see it very well.
Yeah, I can see it. Yeah.
And some of the chicken. Yeah.
It looks almost all the same.
It's like, yeah, it's like, oh, yeah, it kind of looks almost all identical, to be honest with you. Yeah.
Yeah, no. And then the banana pudding, what does that look like?
Let me get that for you over
Okay.
here.
And hi, Toy Fanatic. How are you doing? Hope you're doing
Here's
well.
Here's the banana pudding. Let's get that. Yeah, right there. That is the banana. That is the banana pudding. Yeah.
Hopefully it's good. I hope so. I love banana pudding.
Yeah, the mac and cheese like kind of leaked everywhere, so I had kind of that wasn't working too well. I kind of had to kind of leaked a little bit in the bag, so I had to.
No. Well, we know for next time, don't do that. So, but did you try any of the meat yet?
No.
Perfect.
I decided to wait. So go ahead, try. So you're supposed to start like the appetizer is the roti canai. So which is the flatbread thing.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I feel bad because it's probably going to be it's going to be cold, or normally it's going to be better with being a little warmed up. But just try that, and you dip it in the curry sauce.
Okay, perfect.
Yes, that's like how you're supposed to start. That's how you're supposed to start that.
Okay.
And I know it looks really funky, but it tastes good.
Okay. Mm.
So, did you like it? Not like it?
This is going to be weird. So this bread tastes like crazy bread from Little Caesars. I'm not joking. Like it does.
I'm sure it does. I'm sure it does when it's cold. I'm sure it does.
No, it tastes good, but it reminds me of the crazy bread from Little Caesars, which is a good thing because I love that stuff. So I'm a fan of Little Caesar pizza.
It's a guilty pleasure of mine too, actually.
Yes. So, how's the meat?
Oh, I haven't tried any.
Okay, try it. Yes.
I'll start with the chicken.
Okay.
There's a lot of smoke in there, like a lot of smoke. So I could tell like it was definitely probably done like over like an open pit type barbecue thing.
Yeah.
Pretty good. Yeah, not bad.
Is the smoke overpowering?
No, I wouldn't say it's overpowering. It seems like they did that and then has like some grill marks in some of it. So maybe they like smoked it and grilled it some. I think that it's like the barbecue sauce I feel is a little overpowering. They like drench it in some type of barbecue sauce.
Yeah, it looked like it was covered in barbecue sauce.
Yeah, I think the barbecue sauce, and normally like it's cool, but it's like their barbecue sauce is it's just a little strange. It's a little different tasting.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Okay.
Give it your next one. Try your next one over here.
Okay, I'm gonna try the noodle.
Yeah. There should be chicken and probably shrimp in the noodles too and stuff like that, most likely.
Yeah, it's so thick.
Yeah, the noodles, they're called udon. So since they're udon noodles, they're like thicker noodles and everything.
Mm-hmm. I might need someone to bring me a napkin.
Yeah, Irvin, get her a napkin.
Please.
And it's supposed to have umami taste, is what they call it.
No, I get that. No, it's really good. The noodle's nice and thick. I like it. I'm trying to find the shrimp.
There should be, I believe there's shrimp in there.
Okay.
I know there's chicken in there. I know for a fact
there's plenty of chicken in here.
Yeah, like whenever I order, there's like one shrimp and like 30 pieces of chicken. You know,
I hate that.
Yeah. Well, I mean, shrimp costs maybe a little bit more, so they're like, oh, this will, we'll put one little thing in there so they get you.
Yeah. Hi, Mr. Blue Sky. Hope you're doing well. Thank you for joining us. We have Dr. Z with us, and we're just trying some food. And then you just had your chicken, right? You just tried the chicken?
I did. I will try the pulled pork next.
Okay.
All right, let's get the pulled pork.
It looks like the chicken. Oh my gosh. I don't know if you like it or not.
It's all right. It's all right. That's better than the chicken. The pulled pork is definitely a lot better than the chicken. Definitely. That's definitely the best one so far. My doggo over here is like wanting some.
Aww. So sweet. Yeah. No. I promise you I didn't do this on purpose. I really wanted it to come out great. I wanted it to just be like you're licking your fingers good, but
no, I knew that you weren't purposely trying to.
No.
And then Irvin's like, oh, I know you love barbecue, and I'm like, I like it. Like I ask to go out to eat barbecue with him because I'm like, oh, it's quick, it's fast, and I can then get to my next store or whatever I need to do. And also the barbecue place was like right next to my house, so that worked out. But barbecue is. I mean, like I like occasionally. It's not,
yeah, I was gonna get you collard greens.
Oh, collard greens. Okay.
Should I have gotten that over the mac and cheese?
French fries. Just French fries.
French fries? Just French fries? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, Irvin talked me out of the collard greens, and I'm like thinking, I wanted to add like a vegetable in there, but,
Yeah. When I go barbecue, I'm just like, let's just eat bad because it's not.
Yeah. No, I get it.
Are probably not good for you anyways, but they like it. But it is a vegetable, so I guess it's.
Yeah, no, like the Southern in me, like I love my collard greens. They're so good. So
I like them that they're like drenched with like a whole bunch of like bacon, in there.
You don't like the bacon in it?
No, I like that. That's
how,
okay. That's how like they're supposed to be made, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Like if you don't make them with a whole bunch of bacon and I don't know, like garlic and stuff, like you're doing it wrong. And I don't know. A lot of places I feel don't do it though with bacon and stuff.
Yeah, no, there's a lot of places that don't, and then I don't like them really wet.
Yes.
Yeah, that just throws me off, and then I don't want to eat it anymore, and it's kind of gross.
Yeah.
No. How's the brisket? Try that.
Let me go for the brisket over here. All right, here's the. Got
Fingers crossed. Hopefully this one will
brisket right there. It tastes good. Well, tastes all right.
Yeah.
It tastes sort of like the pulled pork, just like a little more chewy. And stuff. So it's decent. It's decent. You can try one of those wings. I'm hoping.
I haven't yet. So I have a spoon with me because I did see that you got wings. And a little thing about me is I don't like putting like the bone to my teeth. It's very weird. I am open to admitting that and talking about it. I don't know why, but I don't.
So you're not okay with like picking up a wing and then just like
like I don't put it. I always use a fork and a spoon. It's just how I've always.
A spoon. How do you do it with this? Like I can understand like a knife.
Just separate the meat from the bone, and it's just always easier to do it with a fork and a spoon. I don't know. I'm a weirdo. I'm okay with that. I don't care. But of course, you always hear that screeching noise when you do it. So I'll try to be as quiet as possible.
Oh, I don't care. No. Oh, wow. I hear what you're saying. Yeah.
No, poor Urban. Like when I do this at the table, I'm sure it drives him nuts. He'll probably say something about it too. Yeah. Okay, there we go. So I got a nice big chunk right there.
Okay.
With some skin on it.
I've never.
It's really nice and crunchy. I love my wings crunchy. I don't like them really soft, and I love it crunchy.
Yeah, they do like a double fry thing on them or something.
Yes. What is that other place that does it? It's like at the top. Like I'm trying to think of it. We've gone there before. What is it? Yes. I love their chicken.
Yeah.
Love it. So good. And it's really spicy too. But this one's really good.
Definitely spicy.
Yeah, this one's like full of all kinds of flavor. It's really
good. Our doggo has to go out and bark at the neighbors. So.
That sounds like fun.
Yeah, we always let him out, and then he always does it in the middle, like at the middle of the night when we're trying to like right before going to bed. And so I always worry that he like wakes up all the neighbors, and then we're like, okay, it's time. So, my favorite wings, I don't know. I really like teriyaki, and then I just like medium. Like those are my favorite kind. Teriyaki, I'm always down with. Hello, who's Mr. Blue Sky? Who is
He's a friend. He's a friend.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I was sure it was Mike or somebody I already knew or something.
No,
like that.
Mike is on here. There's Mike
Gotcha.
right here. Everything does taste better with bacon. Yes.
Definitely. Absolutely. Yeah, like if you don't like something, just put bacon on.
So do you eat buffalo wings? Do you like buffalo wings?
Yeah. Like medium. Yeah.
Oh,
I don't like mild. I don't like mild. I don't like hot. Well, it depends. Depends how hot. Mm-hmm. But I'm down with medium buffalo wings. Very good.
Yeah.
Very good. How about you?
I can do really spicy. Like there's this noodle. Was it like 3 times, 4 times hot or spicy? Mm-hmm. And me and Urban's done it, and I'll eat it for like a late night snack. I've done it. Yeah. I mean, awesome. Sometimes I'll only do like half of a packet of the sauce because it gets really hot. Like your lips are really numb, and then you have to have like milk and yogurt. And I mean, it's just a whole thing. But I mean, it's good. It's really good. And you add like an egg on top. It's delicious. So
do you like I've heard like if you eat stuff that's super spicy like that, like you get like an endorphin rush and stuff. Do you like feel like mentally like I don't know, like enthusiastic, like I don't know, like energized afterwards?
No, I feel like my stomach just starts like bothering me. So I just feel like I know it's gonna happen, but I do it anyways. And that's just how it is. Like I shouldn't be eating this spicy stuff, but I do it anyways. And yeah, so I love it. It's delicious.
That's awesome. So. Hey, if you love it, keep on doing it. Keep on doing it. Very cool.
So for your streaming that you do, what got you into it?
Well, I kind of like I actually streamed like a long time ago. I actually hosted video game tournaments here in Orlando for and it was all like for charity for the Central Florida Homeless Coalition. And so I did that, and then while I was hosting video game tournaments, I also decided to stream to also get like extra money for the Central Florida Coalition of the Homeless. And that was slightly successful, but that was my like first time doing it, and I got a decent amount of donations, but everything was like $1, and I was using PayPal at the time, and for whatever reason, PayPal was taking out it was like 70 cents for every donation. So PayPal got like 70% of almost everybody that donated. And so after that, I was like, I don't know about this. This isn't working too well because people, unless they were donating more than $1, it really wasn't helping that out too much.
Yeah.
So I stopped. I stopped that, but then I recently got back into it. I was just, I think I was just like, oh, I'll record a video game interview or a video game review for shits and giggles, basically. And then after that, I talked with Irvin, and we were like, well, they have streaming now. And I was like, yeah, I might as well try that again. So I was like, why not? And then I started doing Valorant because Valorant was like the brand newest game at the time. And plus, you could talk with people that was part of your team and stuff like that. And so I was like, okay, well, I can actually get people to come to my stream by just talking to them, interacting with them. And I was very surprised how well that took off. So every time I play a game, almost every time I get at least like one follower from the game if I ask them. But I had to win the game usually. If I lost the game, usually they wouldn't, they wouldn't follow. So that was really cool. It took off. I think we're at, I don't know, 280 followers or something like that. It's been a lot of fun. Yeah, it's been a lot of fun. What got you into deciding to start, doing the streaming and doing the eating stuff and all that?
So I have recently got into just being like a foodie and trying new things. That hasn't always been me. When I first met Irvin, and he can tell you this, I was very closed-minded. I didn't really care about trying new things. It was more like fried foods, pizza, just those normal foods. So, the whole videos started because Irvin was doing it, and I thought it would be fun to try it and see how it would go. And, I just like having fun with it. That's just the whole point behind it.
Sure.
I don't take it as serious. I know people think that I should, but I just have a lot of fun with it. And I think that's the most important thing when you're doing anything like videos or streaming. So I think Irvin was the one who got me into doing it, but for the food, I think it just helped me, want to try more things and kind of put it out there for everyone to do the same. Because I love it. Like, I love trying new things, and I'm hoping that food and drinks, there isn't going to be the only thing that I try. Maybe skydiving in the future. I don't know.
Oh, shit. Is that something you'd be down to do?
Yeah, I've thought about it. I've never done it. I would be terrified because I'm a little afraid of heights, but it would be fun though. It wouldn't make sense, but it would be fun. So, and I think
that's something I've thought about multiple times where I'm like, oh, this would be cool. My sister did it. My sister skydived like 2 or 3 times or something like that. And she's like, you gotta do it. You gotta do it. But I don't know. I'm a little like, I'm fine with roller coasters and stuff, but jumping out of a plane that's another level right there of intensity. But that does seem like something fun. Is that something you're gonna do? Hey, Boone's Brick or Boone Brick.
Thank you for stopping in. Thank you so much, and I hope you have a great night. What was it? I'm sorry.
Oh, I was just saying, I forgot exactly, but something about you jumping out of a plane. Is that something you're gonna do in a future video, you think?
I mean, I could do it for a video. I mean, why not? It would be something I would have to think really hard about, and maybe just, I don't know. I would do it though. Bungee jumping, I don't know about that.
Yeah, you just held on by this like little cord, man. Like this tiny little elastic cord.
I mean, that's silly to say, but I would skydive, but I wouldn't bungee jump. So I don't know. So.
Well, I do feel it seems to me it's a little bit safer, and I really am ignorant about both, but I have no idea. But I would assume it's safer to skydive than bungee cord jump. That's just something. My first thought is that I don't know if you feel the same way, but that's where my brain goes. Plus, I don't like the concept of like you going down and you like yanking, like being yanked.
Yes, I don't think I would like that.
Yeah. So it seems like it's guaranteed to give you like whiplash or something, like.
Yeah, no, for sure. I don't know. I would have to think really hard about it. And I don't know if Urban would want me to do it either. So, Yeah, but I'm glad that you're staying, Boom Brick. Sorry, I thought you said you were leaving. I'm sorry. Yeah, so have you tried your baked beans yet?
No, I'm not.
Are you
I will
scared
give
to?
a little bit, but I will give them a shot.
Oh.
I'll give them a shot. There we go. There's the baked beans.
Okay.
Those are the best things out of the whole thing.
Okay, good. That's
Actually,
good. Is there any bacon in it?
No.
Oh, okay.
There's onions though. There's like little onions in there.
Oh,
They're actually pretty good though. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
maybe add some bacon in here. We got to call these people up and tell them how to barbecue.
I know. I'm so disappointed. I'm sorry. Like, I thought this was going to be like the best place, like Four Rivers and better than that, but no.
Well, you know, I can't. I love Four Rivers too. I can't really like compare properly just because I got this like what at 6:40 p.m. and then I reheated it.
Yeah.
And your thing was saying it was going to come at 7:05 or something, and then I reheated it again because then got pushed back like 72. So like.
Yeah, I know. You were supposed to come at like 7:05, 7:03, and it said the latest 7:30, and then it jumped up to like 6:39, and I'm like, well, I could have waited.
Right. Yeah. That's I think what the main. I mean, I have no idea, but I mean, any type of food that's like left out for, especially barbecue, for like over an hour and then double reheated. I'm like, oh, it doesn't taste juicy, and I'm like, well, of course it doesn't taste juicy. Like I reheated the thing twice, and so like it's hard for me to give a proper review. Of this, unfortunately. But I mean, it's an adventure.
Yeah, it is. I'm glad. But you still have the banana pudding, so
I still got the pudding, yes.
Yes. Do you like banana pudding? No?
I'm gonna say yes because sure, I love it.
So I should have got the peach cobbler instead.
No, banana pudding is better over the peach cobbler.
I was gonna get that.
Yeah. All right, I will give a shot. I didn't get you a dessert. I'm sorry.
No, you're good. You're good. This is a lot of food.
I don't think they really do. Like the one dessert they have, like I think is like it's like it's like the roti that you're having, but they do it with like cinnamon. But then it's like meant to be eaten with ice cream, and that's obviously not gonna.
Yeah.
Come here, I'm gonna spoon through this.
Okay, perfect. All right. Thank you all for coming in and streaming with us or watching our stream. So I got a lot of food for Irvin to have OBR because I don't know. And these are the wings. They're delicious. There's a lot of flavor on them. So I'm really happy with the wings.
I have a feeling you didn't like your food either, and that's okay. But I'm sorry.
No, I like it. I like it a lot. It's really good. It's just I know I don't want to be like a piggy and like eating like shoving this in my face. So yeah, I'm probably gonna eat a lot after we get finished, and then I'll eat with Irvin too.
I got the banana pudding here. Let's get that shot. This pudding. Banana, and got like little things.
I mean, how could you go wrong with banana pudding, right?
Oh, exactly. Yeah, it's pretty good actually. Yeah, it's not bad. Not bad. It has like a little cookie crumble thing.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's not bad.
Yeah, it looks really good.
Yeah, I think they use like some condensed milk.
Mm-hmm.
With it. Yeah, it's pretty tasty.
Good. Yeah. So what was your favorite?
Probably the banana pudding.
Okay.
Yeah. Like banana pudding the best.
Good.
Yeah, how about you? Out of all those things?
I really like the wings. I think that they're full of flavor. They're really good, crispy. And then I also like the bread because it reminds me of crazy bread.
Of crazy bread.
It's really good. Really good. It smells like it too. Yeah, really good.
Well, I'm glad you like that. You don't like the dipping sauce? You didn't like
No, I do. It's good.
Gotcha.
But
It's
I do
cool.
like the bread by itself too. So it doesn't really need the sauce, but it is, it's nice
It's
either
true.
way.
It's not crazy bread if you dip it in that sauce.
Yeah,
So.
I know. You ruin it. It's not crazy bread anymore. So for your games, are you going to be doing a new video game anytime soon?
So yeah, right now we're gonna finish Metroid Dread. I was having some issues earlier with the Elgato streaming thing. I don't know why, but for whatever reason, I was gonna be streaming yesterday, but it didn't work. Which is the first time it's ever happened. So yeah, we're gonna finish that game. We're gonna finish Metroid Dread. The new game that's coming out though, I guess it comes out tomorrow if you pay for the $100 version, which I'm not going to. But Forza, yeah, it's too much money for that. Like, I think the game developers are like, hey, people that are really hardcore, we'll have them pay way more money so they can play the game 5 days early. Which I'm crazy enough for it to have gone through my mind, but I'm not going to do it. But yeah, so that's called Forza Horizon 5. It's a racing game.
Yeah.
And it's gotten by far, definitely my favorite barbecue. My favorite food, no matter what, Irvin, is definitely Butts Barbecue. There's nothing better than Butts Barbecue. Absolutely. Nothing is better than that.
No.
But,
man. I feel so bad. Like, I really wish it would have been better.
I wish mine would have been better for you too. But
It's good.
I think next time if we're gonna do it, the better way of us doing it is we go to a restaurant and just sit down and eat there, because I feel the timing of Uber Eats, as great as Uber Eats people are, it's just too damn complicated to make it so it like arrives and is warm and that sort of thing. So if you want to do it another time, I'm down to do like a sit down restaurant and we do that 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I've been doing Uber Eats driving now, guys. By the way, I've just started doing it, and yes, Forza Horizon 5 looks amazing. I mean, I'm not even a racing fan. Like, that's not even my genre. But the game just looked so good that I'm going to get into that game. Got rated a 10 out of 10 on IGN. That's a big deal. I know a lot of people might not know what that is, but that's a big deal. But yeah, I doing the Uber Eats driving is really interesting, which I never realized. But you can see how much people are gonna tip you beforehand, and you'll see how much money you'll make driving to their place or not. So if people don't tip, you're just gonna say no to deliver. And so that's just something I never realized, but it actually is really, really cool because it makes it so if you're doing the delivery driving, you go, okay, I'm going to make $10 from this delivery or $14 or $8. And if it's like $2 for delivery, you're just going to say no. But I also wonder if people that don't tip, I always tip on the Uber Eats, but I wonder for people that don't tip, if they'll actually if their food's going to be delayed a super long period of time, because all the drivers in the area are just going to say no, I'm not going to make that drive or make that.
Yeah. Well, I know you can schedule it too, and I think that was something that we probably could have done, but maybe next time.
Maybe next time we'll figure that out. Yeah.
Yeah.
Infinity, that game looks really, really cool. I played the beta that recently came out. That's a new game on Xbox. It's coming out in December. I actually enjoyed it a lot. My wife was mocking me because I'm not very good on the controller. I'm good with a keyboard and mouse, and I was playing with a controller. That one's really, really entertaining. I'm looking forward to that. The beta, though, for me, I know a lot of people don't have issues with it, but the beta for me constantly was crashing. I think it crashed 7 times or something like that. At one point, you just flipped through the whole world, so I had to restart the whole Xbox. I couldn't even turn off the Xbox or something. But overall, I think the game looks awesome. I'm gonna be playing that day one, absolutely, and I'll probably be streaming that. So check me out GFC underscore Dr. Z. Bam.
Yes.
Plug.
Yes.
Done. Done.
So are
I
you done?
Say again?
Are you done with Fortnite?
Pretty much. I mean, I'll play once or twice with you guys, like when I'm feeling it, but I don't know. Like I played it a decent amount. I'm just kind of tired of it. That's usually how I get with games, though. I might play games for like a while. I'll usually finish them, and then I'm done with them.
Yeah.
Games that are competitive, I'll play for a lot longer. But usually after like 6 months to a year, no matter what the game is, I'm usually done, except for maybe fighting games, and that's only if I'm competing in fighting game tournaments in real life. So if I know like okay, I'm gonna go play in like a regional or something like that, I might play the game for longer.
Yeah. Is it Fortnite competitive or no?
It is. It is. Okay. Yeah. There's the competitive thing. I mean, I played that for a little while, like slightly competitive. I was never very, very, very good at Fortnite. I was okay. I was definitely, I'd say, better at Valorant. Thanks. But I'm okay. I'm all right.
You're better than me.
Yeah, I mean, I'm decent, but like at a higher competitive level for that game, I'm not like to that level on that. But with fighting games, like I could play at a very, very high level for different fighting games like Mortal Kombat and Street Fighter and things like that. I'm a three-time GameStop champion, local champion over here for Mortal Kombat and for Dragon Ball Z Fighters. So, yeah. Big deal. Big deal. Let's not understate that.
Yeah, no, I love Mortal Kombat, but I would never play against you. I've heard that you're very, very good. Very good. So it would just be, no, I'm not doing that. It's embarrassing.
So people in the chat, I don't know how many people are in the chat. I can't really see. But people in the chat, which Mortal Kombat movie is better? The new Mortal Kombat movie or the old Mortal Kombat movie, the original? Send your responses. Send your responses. Did you see the original though?
No, I haven't. You keep on telling me to, and I haven't.
You can't make that distinction until you see the original. But yeah, I was wondering. So I was thinking of a great interview question, and I was wondering what would you do in a zombie apocalypse? Like, what would be your way? Since we just finished Halloween, like, what would be your thoughts? How would you counteract the zombie apocalypse? Do you have any strategies or anything like that?
I mean, I would get as many guns as I can possible. And then of course food. I don't know, that's really hard because I watch a lot of zombie movies and I watch The Walking Dead. And I mean, of course I would get with a group of people who know how to use a gun. So I don't know. That's a really good question. I mean, how would you?
So I've thought about it. I've went shooting once in my life. So I'm not very good with a weapon, but I would think I would try to. I thought about it a lot, and I don't know why I thought about it a lot, but I have. And I'm like, I was thinking maybe you should go straight to a sporting good center or something like that. You can get your ammo, but you can also get baseball bats or something like that. Mm-hmm. I read the book World War Z. I don't know if you've ever read that or heard of that. They made a movie.
I watched the movie. Yeah.
In the book, there was one of their main weapons of killing the zombies was they would have this long pole with basically with a spike at the end of it. And so I was like, well, maybe I could try to make one of those, go get a baseball bat and have spike thing. And then I don't know where I would hide or how I'd get food. My first thought would probably be more important to go get food from a Publix or supermarket, and then secondary weapons. Although I think most people go weapons, that's what they need first.
Yeah.
I don't know. I also don't know if I'd want to just die, if I was in that situation, like
Yeah.
I don't, in all these movies or shows, they're always like fighting to survive. But I think after 4 months, if I didn't think if everybody I knew or most people I knew were eaten or were zombies, I don't know how much I want to live in that
Yeah,
environment.
no, I agree. And like, I agree with Boom Breaks. Like, I would want those really slow zombies. The
Yes.
snail zombies. I couldn't do the fast, the ones that are running. Like, I would die.
Hell no. Yeah. When the rage zombies, yeah. I mean, no way. Yeah. And you're right. In the World War Z movie, they like somehow like created platforms for themselves. They like grew stories. Yeah. I don't know how. Yeah, I would definitely not be able to do it. They had at UCF, they had years upon years ago when I went there, they had a zombie game or something like that, and you would bring like Nerf guns, and there would be like 10 people, and their goal was to make it from one part of the campus to another, and then everybody else would be zombies, but they weren't able to run the zombies, but there'd be like 200, and they could walk very fast. They could speed walk, basically.
Yeah.
And at one point, I was the human making it across, and I could not believe how exhausting that was, because it was like 2 miles away, but at no stop can you stop running, because wherever you're going, there's zombies, and you're trying to like shoot and run. And I didn't realize how important cardio is until being in that situation.
Right.
I don't think I would last very long. Like even when I was doing triathlons, it was super exhausting doing that, because you're literally zigzagging nonstop to avoid these guys.
Yeah. No. For sure. I would get like a bat, like Negan's bat from The Walking Dead.
That's a good bat right there.
Yeah.
Put some damage on those guys.
Yeah.
For sure.
This is such a fun question. It's so random.
Well, yeah, I was thinking like I was like, oh, I gotta come up with some good interview questions over here, and then and I asked my wife, and so what's your favorite color? Because that's the most other really important question that we came up with.
Pink. Pink is my favorite color. I'm sure a lot of people can guess that. Yeah, I love pink. Pink everything.
Blue over here, which is, it's like such like a stereotype, right? Like,
yeah, that's funny. Yeah. So I don't know if Irvin ever told you that I was actually at one point really interested in doing Twitch. Like I really was interested in streaming video games, but the video games that I play would probably be very boring, because I play like The Sims and Fortnite, but I'm terrible at it. So I feel like people would just get aggravated with me. So, I mean, games like that and then Mortal Kombat and,
Well, I know that you had Animal Crossing, and like I know that one's like has a huge following, and I don't think people would be ever upset to watch people play that. Like, I think as long as you like interact with everybody, like you do in the chat. I mean, and plus it's one of those things you can leave on and like not even like just in the background and just watch somebody build stuff. I mean. I think I've noticed when I was streaming, depending, like if I'm playing Valorant, like sometimes like people will be really interactive for a while, but then after a while they just want to just sit back and have something on in the background. And same thing with The Sims or Animal Crossing, Fortnite too, maybe. I don't know, like I just hate the loading screens in Fortnite. They're like so freaking long, and that game, I want to like it because so many people like it, but I just don't. I mean, it just takes so long. Like you're literally just using a hammer and trying to get wood and these other things to build, and it takes so long doing that for like 2 minutes of like combat where maybe you'll live and then you'll go on to some more, but if you're playing it smart, you just want to get good items and stay away from everybody as long as possible.
No. I like it because it's like a team game. Because if I was
Yeah.
by myself, I would die like the first person every time. So I like being a part of a team, and then we just work together, and that's fun. So that's the reason why I like it. But to play it by myself, I would be bored. I
Right.
just couldn't do it. I've done it a couple of times by myself, and I've actually gotten first place before, which is really shocking.
Oh, nice.
But my
Nice.
level was really low, so that makes sense. But no, it's fun, but it's only fun when I play with other people. So.
Cool. Have you ever tried a game called? Have you ever tried a genre called MOBAs, multiplayer online battle arenas?
No, I never heard of that.
League of Legends and Dota and Heroes of the Storm. You ever hear of those games?
I don't think so. No.
So I think you might like those because you're in a team where it's like 5 versus 5, and you can help the team out and stuff like that. That might be something that you'd be interested in. I don't think Urban's ever played any of those either, but it's something like he might be into. Yes, he hates Fortnite too. Once died and gave up. Yeah, I know, man. Me too, Booms. Like I'm too old for this shit. Like, like you go the dances and all that stuff. I can't do it. Hello, I'm Phoenix.
Yeah, we have Trey who just joined us. Hi, how are you doing? Have you ever played The Sims?
I've never played it. I've seen a couple of people play for a little bit, but it's not one that I've played. But it looks cool. Like I actually think that it does look fun because you can kind of, I guess, control these people's lives and set up different scenarios and stuff. Is there like objectives? Is there something like you're shooting towards in those games, or just living a life?
You're just living life. I mean, there's things that you can do, raise a family, get married, go to college, things like that. But I feel like a lot of people, I don't do it for this reason, but a lot of people just do it as like an escape, to like live a different life through a video game.
Gotcha.
So yeah, but it's a lot of fun. I can't even I think it was all the way back when it first came out, like The Sims, the first one. I was hooked immediately, and I was like, man, I love this game.
That's awesome. Yeah, you should try streaming that. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
Cool. Have you ever thought about like the virtual reality stuff and how that's going to be changing stuff now? Have you heard of Meta? Facebook changing the meta. You know what I'm talking about with that?
No, I don't.
Hello, I'm Phoenix.
Yeah.
So basically, Facebook is changing, or has already changed their name to Meta, I guess. And I guess the whole thing is that they want. I could be very wrong in this. So I don't really know what I'm talking about too much, but I believe they're trying to make it so everybody starts using virtual reality. Those crazy headsets and everything like that, because they bought a company called Oculus.
Yes.
Yeah.
And got it.
So now they're making games, but I guess they want to make it so you do your work through this crazy headset. All right, so you put the headset on, and then instead of going to an actual building, conference or whatever, everybody from your work office would put on this thing, and then they would interact with other people virtually through this thing and interact, and I guess they could have different avatars and stuff like that.
That sounds fun.
Yeah, it's almost like you're living The Sims at that point. Like it's a weird. I'm not sure if that's a good thing or a bad thing. It seems a little weird to me, but it seems like that's where things might be going in the near future. And that to me is I don't know. What do you think about that?
I mean, I would try it. It sounds fun. Like I would, yeah. I mean, but how do you do that and not hit anything? Or
so I've tried one on before, and they're actually now there's multiple different things. Some you'll move with you'll just sit down in a chair. Some of them, and you'll move by pushing buttons on the thing, but you won't actually physically move. But you'll be able to look behind you by turning your head or looking up and down, but you won't actually physically move your body. And then there's other ones where you can like physically move your body, but somehow there's all these sensors on it. And so if you're getting close to smacking into your computer screen or a couch or wherever you are, it'll like have like this little overlay when you're looking through the glasses being like, bitch, don't move up anymore because you're going to smack into something. And it'll like let you it'll have like a sensor for it. So yeah, I mean, I know they're going to keep on getting more and more advanced and crazier with that stuff. Like, I don't know if that's a good thing. Like, I already feel like I play too much. Like I'm on screen looking at a screen too much, and now I feel like there's going to be this thing that's going to literally be enveloping me, and potentially going to be doing work through that, which is like even crazier to me. But maybe it'll be the best thing ever. I don't know. I'm sure I'm gonna love it once it gets more mature, with the technology and everything. But yeah. It's kind of crazy.
Yeah, no, that does sound fun. Didn't PlayStation do something like that? Like very similar?
Yeah, they made one called PSVR. It came out for the PlayStation 4, and they're going to be coming out with another one, like the second version for the PlayStation 5, probably next year. If not next year, then 2023, I believe, is when it will be coming out. Yeah, and they keep on making newer and newer ones of these headsets and stuff. If you never tried one, when you actually do, what's crazy is when you put it on, it feels like you're there, kind of. So like if you're like looking, like if you're like at a high up spot and you look down, it actually feels like you could fall, I don't know, 10 stories or something like that.
Okay. Is this what Go Beyond is at Disney Springs? No, I haven't heard of it. I think I actually heard of it, but isn't it in the corner at Disney Springs? I think Urban knows. It's like
I have no idea.
Way back there, all past the Disney store. I believe that's where it is, but I haven't tried it. I've heard of it. Sounds fun.
Is that like a VR experience or something to go beyond?
Yeah. That's what I've heard. I think it's open again because I know it was closed down due to COVID. So I don't even know if it reopened yet. But I would try it. Sounds like fun.
Well, I'm probably going to get an Oculus Quest 2 for December, Christmas time. That'll be my Christmas present to myself, probably.
Cool.
So I'll probably pick one up. I'll let you guys try it out and see if you guys like it and things.
That would be so much fun. Yeah.
Maybe like, I don't know if I'll like it or not. I've only tried them out for like 20-30 minutes. They've had like different demos, and I've always thought they were kind of cool. I'm just kind of blown away that like they're actually talking about making that like a new way of doing work now and stuff, where that to me is just very, very interesting. I kind of like it, and then also part of me is like horrified. So I feel both ways.
Yeah. No, that would be so much fun. Like I would want to do it if they had like really creepy games. Like that would be fun.
That's the main thing that they have, I think, is like horror games, and there's videos like on YouTube and stuff where people are like screaming and throwing controllers.
I mean, I might have nightmares later, but it'll be so worth it. I know it would be. It would be so worth it. Do you like scary like games and movies?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do enjoy both, actually. I just saw, I think I told you I saw like the Halloween Kills movie. Did you watch that?
I haven't seen it yet, but you said it wasn't good.
It was terrible. It was like one of the worst horror movies. But I do really like horror movies. I haven't seen really anything other than that one in a while. I think one of my favorite horror movies, which isn't even that scary, but like psychological horror, it's very old, called Rosemary's Baby. I don't know if you saw it. It's a classic. Have you ever seen Rosemary's Baby?
I never heard of it.
You never heard of it?
No.
Yeah, it's really old. It's in color, but it's like it was like one of like the high acclaimed classics back in the day. I really liked that one. I'm going a little brain dead. Like Night of the Living Dead, I love that too. That was also another old movie. I'm trying to think of like newer ones though. Any new movies you've seen that you like that were horror movies?
I don't. There are certain movies that I don't watch, like The Grudge or like Ghost.
You don't
Like,
watch that?
no, I don't watch those.
Why not? Why
Urban will
not?
be watching them right next to me, and I'll just go to bed. I'm like, I'm
Well,
not doing this. Not
well,
today.
so you didn't
Yeah.
like the Grudge? Well, why is the Grudge too scary?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I was traumatized as a child
with the hair
because
scene where she's like the head or whatever. Yeah.
I mean, all of it is just so creepy. And I remember when I was just, I don't know how old I was, but my mom and my aunt were watching it. And I was peeking around the corner because I was interested. And me and my brother both were doing that because we didn't really watch scary movies. So we wanted to see it. And we caught like the scariest scenes. And it scared my brother more than anything. And to this day, he's just, yeah, you can't talk about it. He freaks out. So, but that and The Conjuring, I don't watch. I do like the Halloween movies, but I don't like the ones that Rob Zombie directed.
Oh
I
yeah,
think
yeah.
that
House of a
they're,
Thousand corpses and stuff. Yeah,
yeah,
it's
I
just
like
gore.
him. He's cool, but his movies are too much.
It's way
Like
too much. Yeah.
too much blood and other things, I don't know. Like I prefer PG-13 movies, and if it's gonna be rated R, I don't want to like see like a bunch of nudity and stuff. So
Yeah,
yeah.
I felt like House of Thousand Corpses was like torture porn is like, and I'm
Oh
not a
yeah.
big fan of that like at all
Hmm.
either. I did like I thought The Grudge was okay to me. I really liked The Ring. I don't know if you saw The Ring, but that
I
I
did
thought was
that one. I can do. I watched the first and second, and I did that. So yes,
it was
I did that.
very cool. Yeah. I like The Ring. One movie though that scared the hell out of me, but this was when I was like a little kid. My parents thought, oh, they really wanted to watch Terminator 2 when that was coming out in theater. It's not a
Mhm.
horror movie, of course, but I forgot how old I was. But I was very young. I mean, 8, 7, something like that, maybe
Yeah.
6. And my parents were like, "Well, we want to go, and we got to bring the kids along." So they
Mhm.
bring me at like 6 years old to watch like Terminator 2, and you're seeing all these robots and all this blood and everything, and all these people die. I had nightmares for like a week. Like it was like the
Mhm.
most horrifying thing I ever saw as a kid.
Yeah.
As I don't know. After getting used to that at such an early age, horror movies for some reason don't scare me as much. Bye,
Bye, Broom Bricks.
everybody.
Have a great night.
Thanks for coming on. Thanks for watching.
Yes. I think one of my favorite movies, and I haven't seen it in so long, was Stay Alive. And I think I told you about this movie. It's where a group of people played this game, and um, however they die in the game is how they die in real life. It's so cool. I actually want to get Irvin to watch it because I don't think he's ever seen it before, but I love it.
I would be down to watch that. Like that
Yeah.
actually sounds. I'm down with that. Like that
Yeah.
sounds really cool. Actually, did you
Yeah,
watch Squid
nobody
Game?
talks about it. So, I mean, I feel like it's not a popular movie, but I loved it.
I'm down. I'm down.
Yeah.
Did you see Squid Game? I know last time you said you never saw it. Did you watch any of the Squid Game?
No,
Yeah.
no. Because Urban already had, I was going to try it with him, but he already watched it. So now I feel like there's just no point.
That makes sense. Yeah,
Yeah,
you
I don't
almost
want
feel
to
like
watch
you're
it
like, all right,
by
it's just
myself.
like, all right, this again type thing, right?
I don't want to watch it by myself. I know everybody's watching it. I would like to watch it with somebody, but my somebody already watched it. So
Yeah, Irvin. God.
yeah, I had no idea. Like he didn't tell me, so unless he did and I just didn't hear him. But um, but yeah, I seen like previews and stuff with like the robot girl, the what is it, green light, red light thing game that they're
Okay. Yeah. I was so confused for a second. I'm like,
yeah,
robot. Yeah, I was shocked for that.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Like I saw previews of that and I watched that and I was like, nope, I don't want to do it.
Well, that is a creepy looking robot. I
It
gotta
is.
say.
It's really weird. And I feel
Yeah.
so bad for those people. So,
Yeah. Yeah. They weren't having a good day. They weren't having.
yeah. I mean, I'm a little curious, but again, I don't want to watch it by myself. Yeah. So.
Is there any shows that you watch by yourself without Irvin?
Yeah, like The Challenge, My Housewives, which Irvin probably likes it that way. Sometimes 90 Day Fiance. We watched The Walking Dead together. And I think that's about it so far. There are some shows that he'll be watching on Netflix and I'll try to get in. He's like watching Teen Titans. I think that's what it is. Teen Titans.
Is that like a cartoon?
No, it's not the cartoon. It's like an actual like show, and I think it's on Cinemax or something like that. I think, or HBO, I think. But he said there's a lot of sexual content in it. So.
Oh, I never heard of that. Yeah. I have no idea what that is. But maybe it's good. Yeah, probably. Yeah.
No.
Kelly will watch without me. She'll put on like The Bachelorette and what other ones is she into? She's into a lot of these like true life murder mystery things and cult just like documentaries on different cults and stuff like that. I guess they're like all on HBO. And I got to admit, like I love just jumping in the middle of one of these and just sitting and watching a little bit, especially like The Bachelorette. Like I just find that shit is hilarious. Like I had no idea, like there's these shows where there's like 30 guys like trying to get one girl or something, and they're all fighting over her, and it's just so ridiculous. These shows.
Yeah.
I can see why people get into them. They're so ridiculous that they're entertaining with all the drama.
Never seen the show. Never seen it.
It's so silly. It's kind of funny. Watching it. But yeah, have you watched any of like the cult shows or movies or anything like that?
No.
There's a decent amount since we're in Florida. There's a decent amount on God, I'm going brain dead. Scientology, like that's a big thing here. But yeah, anyways, I guess it's already been about an hour. So
yeah, one thing I do want to mention is that they're coming out with more Tiger King.
Oh, that's right. I did see it. That's like next week, right?
I think so. I'm like so excited. I saw it on Facebook and I'm like, I'm ready for this.
Yes, 1,000% yes. Yeah, I couldn't believe. Yeah, I did just see a preview for that. I am so excited. I mean, man, I can't imagine how much more they got. But then I saw the preview and I was like, it looked even better potentially. Yeah.
There's so much. But I wanted to say that before we end this stream. I do want to thank everybody who has stopped by. And then I want to thank you, Zach. He does have a Twitch, GFC_Dr. Z. Please check him out. He's a lot of fun. He does stream a lot of different video games, but it's a good time. I do want to thank you again. Thank you, Zach, for joining me. It was a lot of fun. And thank you for this food.
Absolutely.
It is good. I promise I'm going to eat every bite once we end this. Yeah, I promise. Okay. And then I'm sorry about your food. Yeah, and then Zach's link is going to be in the description, so you can find it there. Again, please like this and comment and subscribe if you haven't already. I enjoyed doing this. Again, I hope you all have a great night. Thank you. Bye.
Have a good one.